MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of the National League Championship Series between the Colorado Rockies and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
Yeah, you see the results through the first 5 games. It's been everything we could have hoped for. And now, at 3 games to 2, you've got a team coming in here that needs to win the final 2 games on the road to take the series. Going to be a tall order to fill, but I think they're as capable as anyone to pulling it off.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Pittsburgh Pirates.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing. Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Leading off tonight for Colorado, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. 1-1. Taken high above the zone.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson's after it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in, Eric Hosmer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
The 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Tyon, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Bell waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Mark, how do they go about winning a National League pennant here at home?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
So striding forward now, Josh Harrison. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 5, Josh Harrison.
First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Blackmon. He takes the turn and heads for second. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Here's Starling Marte as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Three and 0 now. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. Gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now. Harrison, the runner at third with no outs. And he misses ball four.
Batting third, right fielder, Andrew
So stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a drive by McCutchen. Hit well out to deep left field. Gone! So a three-run blast to straightaway left. His second home run of the series. And the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0. That ball was an absolute tape measure blast. Probably one of the farthest home runs you'll see all season. And as Showtrack tells us, it was projected at exactly 450 feet. That's one that'll make the highlight shows later on for sure. And that will bring in Adam Frazier.
Adam Frazier.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Three runs already home here. Grounded to third. Arenado has it. And there's one down now.
Batting fifth, first baseman.
Ready now, Josh Bell. Here's the first pitch to him. Sliders in for a strike. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. One out, nobody on. Missed with a slider.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-2. It is high and outside for a ball. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Hard on the ground toward short, and that's through for a hit.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Anderson Russell.
He's set and the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay, and he's safe.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning and your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone out in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Oh and 1, here it comes. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Runner back safely. The 1-1. Strike two swinging.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to the Pirates catcher.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Gonzalez on the run. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
And that misses 1-1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
He loses him on ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Striding in, Jamison Taillon. And the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Now a snap move over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Now the 1-0. He's called a strike down and in.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll dive, but he's back in there. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit to short. Story scoops it up. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 4-0 Pittsburgh. Stepping in, Trevor Story. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Here's another 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. McCutchen is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting sixth, left fielder.
Now here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Dahl tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. McCutchen on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting sixth, center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though. That fastball that's high in the zone.
The 0-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name. Kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2. Popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. The throw to first. Safe. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continued.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1-2-3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Blackmon leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And there he goes towards second. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Josh Harrison stands in. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Blackman is right there, one down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Starling Marte. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew.
Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in this last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Outside.
This is taken outside for ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Ball 2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
2 out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Adam Frazier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh, but they're in front 4-0. Striding in for the Rockies, Tony Walters, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
In now, Kyle Freeland. Now a bunt attempt here. One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, second baseman.
Standing in, DJ LeMahieu. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. McCutchen on the move. But this will land out there just foul. Freeland, base runner at first with one out. One and two to DJ LeMahieu. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is McCutchen. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That's popped up. Frazier ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The batter, first baseman, Eric
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 20, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. Freeland is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they close the gap to 3 now.
Okay, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Two men are on with 2 men out. Fastball just a bit high.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Russell's got it. Step on second for the force, and that'll do it. Rockies forced to settle for 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 4 and the Rockies 1. Coming to the plate now, Josh Bell. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
Here's Addison Russell as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Bell leads off second with nobody out. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Francisco Cervelli waits on deck. Misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there, and if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Francisco Cervelli earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Cervelli, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And Mayhew's got it. The second for 1. Over to Hosmer, and it's a double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. As the changeup to him drops strike. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He has to be greedy, working the outside of this strike zone. He cannot allow this guy to get back in this count, especially with the pitcher on deck.
Two and 2. Men on third with 2 down. Popped him up. Walters is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Pirates leave 1, but they lead it 4-1. Stepping up to the plate, David Dahl comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and 1 to David Dahl. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2 and 2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2 and 2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Dahl rounds third and is digging for the plate, and now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield, and the runner from first comes around to score.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Swing and a line drive, but foul. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Roll right back at him, and it hit him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. In now, Tony Walters. A base hit in his first trip. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
The 1-0 is a ball down and away.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. The 2-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 2-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Into the box, Kyle Freeland. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Gloved by Russell. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
The batter, number 9, second baseman,
Now in the box, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On a line, that's a base hit. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even, 4 apiece.
now batting, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
As a look, now the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Curveball that time, not even close.
Boy, this 4th inning has really been a struggle for him. Nothing seems to be going his way right now.
The 2-1 pitch. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.